Hello, family. This is Dr. Kia. It is Thursday, September the 8th, 2022, and the time is 2 o'clock p.m. Well, by now, you all have heard the breaking news. It appears that the Queen, the British Queen, has passed. She's 96 years old, and if you all have been keeping up with the news, you know that they said she was sick, that her family rushed to her side, that she was also being kept comfortable. And when I saw the words comfortable, I said, oh, it's only a matter of time, because that's usually the language that they use when someone is in hospice. So this is Operation London Bridge. Remember the song? I have to be careful because sometimes if I actually sing the words, they will flag me. But recently, I've been getting away with saying a lot of stuff, so I am under the belief that the white hats are in control. So what does this mean that the Queen has officially died? You all know what the our intel have been saying for many years. You know what they said. The Queen's death is a marker. The Queen's death is supposed to be something that will happen to let us know that we are free and that now we will see a succession of events happening very quickly. Hopefully, we will have an emergency broadcast system announcement and we will know about the war that's been going on behind the scenes and that our republic has been restored. So just to catch up, you know that in 1871, the republic was usurped first by some nefarious beings and overtaken, turned into a corporation or a company. It was incorporated and registered with the Secretary of State in Delaware. And you know that the Pope had control over the United States corporation. That you also know that there was a head office in Washington, D.C., which is actually considered it's actually considered a foreign entity. So any president that was the president of the United States of America was actually the president or presidents of the United States of America Corporation or Incorporated, with the headquarters in D.C. So they were a minister and resident actually of a corporation or of a foreign country, being Washington, D.C. You all know also on my channel that Pope Francis had said in his letter to Obama on July 4th, 2014, during Independence Day, that it was over for them, that there would be a grand army of the Republic that would come in and take down this corporation. And he also said that all the three-letter organizations, the FBI, CIA, and IRS, had to be taken down. He also said that lawyers, judges, police officers, which are policy enforcers, none of them were a part of the Republic, and they were to cease and desist. Now, of course, that didn't happen. They did whatever they wanted to do. But the good news was that he let us know that the Grand Army of the Republic would then come in and take them down. So even though he said everybody is to cease and desist, and they did not, I was still encouraged when I finally understood and overstood what was going on, because what I saw was that it was true. There was a covert military operation going on, and the Grand Army of the Republic or the military was taking down the deep state. Now, you all remember when President Trump, number 45, actually went to Britain not long ago, or it was London, and he met with the Queen and she ushered him in front of her. You remember that? And then he inspected the guard, which is actually something that the Queen is supposed to inspect the guard, and nobody is allowed to actually walk in front of the Queen. But she ushered him in. She stood back, let him go before her, and then he inspected the guard, which again is her job. And the guard on her lawn was the United States military. That was a key for us, that something big was happening, right? And then I think it was 2018 or 2019, one of those years, Isaac Cappy, who was an actor, maybe a B-list actor, actually came on his social media platform and reported that the Queen had died already. So, and I have some of those reports where, and articles that would say that she had died already. So we were like, what's going on here? But now it's official. Now the Queen has passed away. And you will have a time of mourning. And of course, the country there is supposed to mourn. And I will look for that article to tell you what we are supposed to expect in terms of the official announcement. So, but for us, the implications are that we are free, that the republic has been restored, that Britain no longer owns us, and that all lawyers and judges who are trained with and had to pass the bar or the British accredited registry, the bar, they were beholden to the British throne, and they may not even have even known that. They will have to cease and desist and or be trained or retrained in constitutional law, because the United States of America Incorporated, that was registered as a non-profit religious organization in Delaware, actually had their own constitution, which was the Constitution of the United States of America Incorporated. But our lawful Constitution is the Constitution for the Republic, or the Constitution for the United States of America, of the nefarious Constitution connected with the corporation, and then for, which is the lawful Constitution that is connected to the Republic. Now, there are two different things in terms of when it comes to the Constitution. There are some things that are legal and some things that are lawful. When you hear about something that's legal, that's connected to or in correlation with statutes and codes, and all that is connected to the incorporation, the U.S. Inc., registered in Delaware, the nefarious corporation that overtook our republic. But if you hear something lawful, something that's lawful means that it's connected to the Constitution for the United States. Two separate words: legal, statutes and codes; lawful, laws according to the Constitution. So we've seen a whole bunch of events that passed. We saw Betty White, who was also called the Queen. We saw her die. So we knew that was a marker that the Queen was going to die soon afterwards. I reported that on my channel. We saw that happen. We saw Hollywood people being arrested and have them in ankle bracelets. Yes? We saw people coming out, digital soldiers, reporting about the deep state and the war going on behind the scenes. We have seen so much to let us know what was going on. We saw presidents receive letters during somebody's funeral, one of the president's funerals, receiving letters, and they would open up the letter and they looked shocked. And so what we heard was that was an announcement that some of them were going to be arrested and taken off to Guantanamo Bay. You remember that? We saw C-Vine, C-V-I-N-E, C-Vine actually announce and talk about certain military tribunals, but you had to know that link, and I saw it and reported on that. You could actually see that people were being arrested. We just saw so many things. We saw President Trump go to Britain and take our power back and inspect the guards on the lawn, and those guards be ours. We saw the Queen usher him in front of her. We've just seen so many things to let us know that something was going on. So what's happening? 9/11 is coming up in 3 days. You all know that 9/11 was the time when NASARA, the National Economic Security and Reformation Act, was supposed to be announced. That the gold in the towers or wherever it was stored was supposed to offset the debt and liberate humanity. NASARA was supposed to be announced to bring about world peace and to eject trillions of dollars into the economy and to release all type of healing technologies and technologies to help us. That did not happen. Instead, they stole the gold. Many of the people didn't go to work on 9/11. They imploded the towers, hit the Pentagon, because the announcement was supposed to come from the Pentagon on 9/11, 2001, and they blamed that whole fiasco, that inside job, on the Middle East. So here's the thing. That was a sad occasion. We're going to mourn our family and friends that were lost. And at the same time, we're expecting that something great is going to happen. It could be an emergency broadcast system announcement. I don't know, but I've been saying this for years. As 9/11 approaches, especially this year, something huge is going to happen. Now, countries have dropped the United States dollar. They're rejecting it. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they've denounced the USD. Then Saudi Arabia got on board. Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Egypt. I know I keep reporting the same thing, but I'm just reiterating this to let All this to let you know that the system is crashing. The dollar is crashing. And as fiat currencies decrease, gold and silver increase. Sound money. Once the republic is restored, we will return to sound money, silver and gold. So get your silver and gold now and prepare. Everything we've been reporting over the years is coming to an end, and we can see that finally we will be free. Finally, we will have our sovereignty back. So think now. Command your joy now. Command your liberty now. Command freedom now. Command world peace with the power that's invested in you as being source or from source. Our time has come. We're excited. I'm not excited, of course, that family members have to mourn the death of their loved ones. You and I know what that's all about. We know what kind of things were going on there. We know that indigenous children and other children were going missing. You all know why that was, why that happened there in Canada and in America and all over the world, right? Because you know what they were doing with their blood. You know that's how they were able to live forever and ever. And you know that some of these entities are not human. They're non-human beings. But the white hats are in control. The Galactic Federation is in control. Our galactic family, brothers and sisters, the Creator is in control. All these beings that have come back to help humanity, they are here. We are grateful. Thank you so much. Our time has come. Now my day has ended for the day. I just came back here to let you all know that I love you. Be encouraged, family. This is it. Let's see what 9/11 brings. But in the meantime, let's usher in a joyous, peaceful, loving environment. It's all about love because we're all one. We are from the one divine creative source, and we are all interconnected. Remember this. Where we go one, we go all. We were enslaved together and we shall be liberated together. My name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. I hope I said something to encourage your soul and raise your vibrations as you create the reality that you desire. I will get back to you soon. Peace, family. I love you. Take care.